pieces in a well in hopes that you will keep them for yourself. And know there was a time.
Well, it's a somewhat silly day out here at the River House. Shay and I came out in a misguided attempt to get the truck up the driveway. Ooh, white balance. That's as far as we got, even despite my shoveling a crap ton. I'd take the backhoe back out, but I'm half afraid I'd just get it stuck out there, and it's just silliness. So we have our softball auction coming up, and the girls, I don't know, they gave me 1 week's warning. So we dug through what we had available from the old shop. I've got this faux mantelpiece thing.
Yeah.
It'd go for pennies. And we have that old brass thing on a redwood burl. We have this table, this waterfall table, which you need to finish up. But,
yeah, but
it was an awful big thing to put through a benefit auction, and I don't know that I can get the process done. We're a long ways from finishing it.
Yeah, we are. And if to get it halfway or even remotely close to the standing project, we're probably going to have to be running night and day at a school
Well,
day.
we've done that before.
Yeah.
So to avoid thinking on the issue I need to think on, I'm going to make an attempt to clean up this this bumper pool table. I put it on a sheet of old plywood because sliding around on the pickup truck, trying to load it, not that the people, I mean, I'm sure they did their best, but just ripped the crap out of all of the veneer. And I have most of the broken pieces, but not all of them. Anyways, as a favor to the science teacher, physics teacher, talked about bringing it back in so they could do some physics experiments and calculating angles and trick shots and whatnot. So we're going to have an attempt at cleaning it. If this was certainly not something that I had put on my priorities, we're years away from this. This would be after the house is all done, but that's what we're here working on today. So I'm going to have an attempt with the white spot bot to see what it would take to clean some of that, and then find out if I can suck up the water before it freezes to the felt. I am starting with warm water, so we'll see what happens.
We never let go, never let go. Ooh, we never let go. We can figure this out. Put your feet down.
Remember what I said about before it freezes? Yeah, apparently that's not possible. So this was in one of the unheated rooms. So it was a little colder, and of course it's a slate table, so that slate is holding the moisture, which then freezes up in the head and the hoses, then plugging the machine. And it was so cold, the cable hose tore there, so yours truly's in trouble when he gets home, because let's just say he is. So I don't know what to say to
Mommy.
our physics teacher. I'll have to let it warm up here a little bit more. I'll put some more wood in the fire and crank the heat, and we'll see what we can accomplish. It's going to take some time for that top to come up to temperature anyways. I know it's above freezing in this room, at least for the moment.
Yeah.
Welcome to a beautiful afternoon out here at the River House, and look at this stuff! Look at that thing up there! Glorious sun has once again returned to the property. So we're here because it's burning season, and we were just so incredibly bored, and we decided we would go and torch off those piles we stacked at the end of last year. But we spent most of our time so far digging ourselves in this far.
And hopefully we can turn that place, if we clear enough trees, into a garden.
Yeah, a garden of strange trees and wondrous fruits. But first we need to get in there and find out if this is even going to be possible.
Thought about this too much. What's there left to say? Throw your stones the river. Like me it drifts away. I would watch you stare. I would watch you stare.